what's going on, everyone? We're back finally with another episode of Last Word on Football.
Took a couple of weeks off out of necessity. Maybe not necessity. Some of us were sick. Some of us were just drunk.
Yeah, sick, drunk, hungover, all that good stuff. But
Yes.
we're back finally. Still not 100%, but we're going to...
Oh, we're fine. We're going to truck through it. My voice is a little hoarse from going out the other night and yelling. And
I'm a little bit sore, but I'm doing all right.
Yeah, but we're watching the Seahawks and Vikings game right now, and it looks like what just happened. Somebody get hurt?
Somebody got stepped on.
Oh, Ayupati right there.
Yeah.
Look at his foot.
Big man's going down. Big man's going down.
Dude, I got to imagine if a 330-pound guy stepped on your foot, it'd probably break something in the top of your foot.
You'd think.
Jason Myers about to nail this.
It doesn't.
About to nail this field goal. Whatever happened to Hauschka? Why'd they let him go and he went to Buffalo?
Yeah, well, he wanted a lot of money. He's not doing that great over there. He did pretty well his first few years over there, though. It's a bad year for kickers overall, though.
A lot's happened since we last spoke. Myles Garrett
He
has assaulted somebody.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett has assaulted somebody and not gone to jail.
Yeah.
All he did was just lose his job for part of the year. I wish I had privileges like that.
I know. That's
He's gonna play.
funny.
He's gonna play next year.
He's gonna play, but that is trippy. You assault someone on the job and you don't even get fired.
Yeah.
You just get suspended.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Just go. I don't like this coworker. I'm just gonna go freaking chuck a stapler at
Money
him.
talks though. He gets paid a lot of money, and people pay a lot of money to watch him. They don't pay to watch us do our jobs. So
Yeah.
that's the difference.
What would you have to throw at someone to get fired? Like, what's the least thing probably at
Like
your
what's
job?
the
Probably most minuscule thing you'd have to like chuck at someone or like bash them with?
if you hit somebody with something
With anything.
gone. I would say if you like got in an altercation with somebody, like if you pushed somebody on like a job site or just even swung at them. I don't even know if you'd have to hit them, but if just someone like somebody that's a higher up saw you just swing at somebody, they'd be like, "Hey,
You're out." Yeah, probably pretty similar with me. I probably couldn't even get
small,
away with
unathletic guys are very replaceable. Big, huge dudes playing football for the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
Those come around every year, but a lot of them aren't very good.
that's true. He was having a good year too. Yeah, done now. And then Rudolph got benched.
In Myles Garrett's defense, have you ever seen Mason Rudolph? His face looks very fucking punchable.
He.
Remember that one shot earlier in the year when he had his helmet on but the mask was off? Like he's just got a face that you want to go up and pinch his fucking cheeks.
Yeah.
Like a grandmother.
You know he's probably a big douche too.
Probably
like,
a huge douche.
You could just tell.
Like when Ben Roethlisberger got hurt, he's walking around, he's got a huge dick. Like, yo, started quarterback for Pittsburgh. Not anymore.
Yep.
Now Hodges has got your job, and Mike Tomlin said, and I quote, "He won't kill you."
With turnovers.
Yes, Mason.
Dude's name is Duck Hodges.
Duck?
Do you see all the people in the stadium yesterday wearing duck masks?
That's funny. I did not watch that game at all.
You know what's
funny?
Nah.
I was watching the games yesterday. I didn't even watch the Packers-Giants game.
Really?
I watched the highlights of it. I've had the Ravens and the 49ers game.
Oh, wow.
I did.
I just had Red Zone on all day.
I knew that was going to be a better game, and I was hoping the Packers were going to win, so that way I didn't have to watch. And then every time I kept checking, the score kept getting further and further apart. I was like, I can keep watching this Ravens game.
That was a nice snow game, though.
Yeah. It was a nice rainy game in Baltimore.
Yeah, that
was cool.
Perfect conditions for the Ravens. The Ravens just freaking...
I think if they play that game again,
Yeah.
and the weather conditions are nice, I think the score is not going to be that much different, but the outcome might be a little different.
Yeah, I mean it was perfect football for the Ravens.
Ooh, our table's a little unstable.
Yeah.
It's very precarious table.
It only has 3 legs.
Yeah, it's three-legged table. That's interesting, huh?
Yeah, we're not where we usually film.
Yeah.
Is kind
Oh, yeah, we didn't mention that.
We have better lighting.
Everything looks different.
It's,
yeah.
the lighting is a little bit better here. We don't have that giant light blasting in our face from over on the left-hand side.
Yeah, we're over here.
We don't have to wear sunglasses inside.
No sunglasses.
Because that light is so fucking
I might
bright.
be able to bust out that jacket again. It might look better.
Maybe.
I wore it today.
I wore my pajamas. That's how much not give a fuck I am right now after Thanksgiving. Plus, now nobody can tell how fat I am either because this shit's kind of loose.
I might have. I didn't eat too bad for Thanksgiving.
Dude, I was plowing down.
Really?
Plowing it down. And it just made it taste so much better watching Jerry Jones squirm up in his fucking press box.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jason Garrett, you're costing me games. Jason Garrett should have been fired like 6 years ago, Jerry.
Jason Garrett just over there clapping it up.
Dude, that guy will be at his own funeral and lift 2 up from the casket. Like on, what was that movie, The Conjuring?
Oh, my God.
Clapping from out of the closet.
Yeah.
Out of the casket. Throw some dirt on him. Is his career over after this year?
Garrett?
In Dallas?
In Dallas, yes.
How's it not?
Come on, the team is
not?
6-6 with that talent.
Yo, you know who's got to? You know who's got to go? The Cowboys fans got to somehow get Jerry Jones fired. Is what they got to do. That's what will save you guys, your organization.
It's like with the Raiders. As much as I freaking loved Al Davis, I knew that we couldn't start to get good again until he passed.
So when I was younger and growing up, my dad was a big Raiders fan. I think he still does like the Raiders, but he grew up in the 70s and 80s back when like John Madden was around.
Right.
So even like in 2002 when they went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Buccaneers, he was still like cheering for them, and I cheered for them as well. But he said the exact same thing. He's like, every year the draft would come up, he's like, Al Davis is going to draft the fastest guy in this draft class.
Yep.
And that's it. It doesn't matter where he's falling. It doesn't matter where he's falling on the spectrum as far as talent goes. He's going to draft the fastest guy, and sure shit he does every single time.
Yep. So I knew it. Yeah, he had to, and it's still taking us freaking. It's been probably almost 10 years since he's passed, and we're still trying to make our strides. But at least we're not as like.
I remember that year they drafted Darius Hayward-Bay.
Yeah,
that was the last time my dad was like, "Yep, he's going to draft the fastest guy."
Yep.
He was like the 25th best receiver.
I predicted that too. I was like, Hayward-Bay. Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, we're drafting him. Fuck.
I don't know how close to put my mic to my face. How do I sound? I've been told my voice is kind of gravelly today since I was yelling a lot this weekend.
It was good up until you got like really close to the mic and was like, "How does this sound?"
Oh, I don't want to
cut that part out. Edit.
Can't edit out my deep throat. That part you can cut out.
That's like a freaking Instagram clip or something. Oh, that was good. That was great.
So what did you want to talk about? You want to talk about the Raiders?
Well, I wanted to talk about. I didn't mind talking about the Raiders last week when both of our teams got annihilated, but now it's 2 weeks in a row, and I don't really want to talk about the Raiders that much.
Do you want to talk about the Packers getting their ass kicked by the 49ers? There wasn't much to that game either.
No.
Not a lot of substance. I will say this, though. The thing that really pissed me off about the game, did you watch that game from start to finish on Sunday night?
I didn't, no. So
Green Bay comes out of the gate, and they put together a really nice starting drive. They're pushing down the field, and then Devontae Adams gets that 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Backed him up 15 yards, and I stopped, and I looked at my buddy right there. I was like, that moment is going to define this first half.
Yeah.
And then after that, the 49ers came out swinging, and Green Bay didn't have an answer after that.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you just killed the momentum completely. You were going at a steady pace.
Yeah.
They'd gotten like 40 yards, and then Devontae Adams got that penalty, backed him up 15, and then they went 3 and out, and they had to punt. And then the 49ers go down the field and score.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was not fun. But, I mean, even still, that week, I mean, you guys got annihilated. But, I mean, we got annihilated by the Jets.
That is true.
The freaking Jets.
Throttled.
Yeah.
Like,
what happened?
You got throttled by the Jets, who just got throttled by the Bengals.
Yeah, I know. And then the Bengals destroyed him. I was like, what?
A lot of crazy things happened in the NFL this year.
Yeah. This was
the
a pretty
Jets
wild
get
week.
destroyed by the Bengals, who destroy the Cowboys. Jerry.
Yeah. The Jets are like the weirdest team ever this year. Yeah, they've like blown out a few teams, and then they've gotten blown out.
They're going to beat New England yet when they play them again. Watch.
Probably. Yeah, they probably will.
You know what game I'm really excited for is when New England has to go to Buffalo now, don't they? Or are they going to play in Foxborough their next game? I know they already played each other once.
The last one was in Buffalo, yeah, because I know my buddy's a Buffalo fan, and he was at that game.
Buffalo's going to come ready, I feel like.
Well, they had a good shot at winning that game, but remember, Josh Allen went out with a concussion.
It was close.
Yeah, it was a close game.
Who has turned out to be really good this year?
Yeah,
Josh Allen.
He's a good.
That team is pretty good.
Yeah, they got a good overall team. Good stuff from the Bills.
They don't need him to be like a Tom Brady or an Aaron Rodgers or a Drew Brees. He's been very good at managing games, just like Ryan Tannehill the last couple weeks.
Tannehill also been beast, yeah. But I noticed about a lot of these teams like Bills, Ravens, Niners. We got to return to the run game, dude. I love it. I've always loved I like my deep passes, but I like that smash mouth, just run it down your throat football.
The Ravens are running a really unorthodox type of like run game too. They're doing a lot of read options and stuff like that. You don't really see that.
People said that would only work in the freaking college
or high school.
Yeah,
that shit's easy because it's easy to fool guys. But hey, they're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is really squirrely too.
Yeah.
We were talking so much earlier this year that he was going to get hurt. That guy does not get hit hard.
Yeah.
He never gets hit hard because he's always spinning out of the way.
Yeah.
I know. I spin more times than anybody else.
Like, he knows how to get hit right. Like, the way he ducks down and, like, he'll take the hit to where he's not, like, direct hits.
Did you see him? Oh,
Yeah.
who was the guy this week? I think it was Williams on 49ers defense. He just completely broke his ankles, just duked him.
Oh,
and he flew right by him.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a hilarious clip.
Oh, man. I saw the one, I think it was last week.
In his defense, it was raining really hard, and it was probably really slippery out, but...
There was one last week where he
good.
juked someone out of his freaking shoes, too, man. He's got, man, I mean, he's freaking...
The Ravens are the team to beat in the AFC right now, for sure.
Ravens, no doubt.
You know what would be a fun AFC championship game? The Bills and the Ravens.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
I'd watch that.
That's
shit
pretty
out of that
possible.
game.
Yeah.
I want to see like new teams. Like even though I'm a Green Bay fan, if it was like who's in the NFC that's doing really good right now, that's kind of like a team that nobody would expect. The 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers.
But everybody else that
they've been
there this year has been there the last couple of years.
Like Seahawks. I mean, even Vikings. I just don't like the Vikings that much. I hate Cousins.
I think it'd be pretty entertaining though if it was the Vikings, the 49ers, the Bills, and the Ravens as the final four.
Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over the Steelers. I can't believe the Steelers are somehow still in the hunt here with freaking Duck.
I mean,
random running back.
I feel like the AFC's not really that tough this year, though.
Really not.
There's a lot of run-of-the-mill teams in the AFC, but it's just, there's two teams at top that are really good.
Yeah, you got the even the Patriots are starting.
The Texans are just iffy. Like I can never get my finger on the pulse
they beat
of how
the
good
Patriots last night
pretty convincingly too.
But
that score was not very indicative of how that game went.
Yeah, and then they got thrashed by didn't they get thrashed by the Bills?
No, the Ravens.
No, the Ravens.
Like
I'm sorry,
40-7 or something like that.
It was like, all right, interesting.
So, and then you still got the Colts in there. You got the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't think the Chiefs are going to go to the Super Bowl, but I mean,
they'll do something in the playoffs.
They're not the Chiefs like they were last year, but
yeah. I think their run game needs some work, and I don't know what it is. I mean, Mahomes still playing great, but he's not as great as last season.
Well, he's not MVP anymore.
A little bit, yeah.
That's going to go to. It's going to go to Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah, I think he's running
that one
away
guy.
with that.
That one guy that I said I was probably going to have to buy lunch for. Yeah, he probably heard me.
Yeah, I know. He was close in. It was Wilson for a while, but Wilson's really hasn't played super great these last few weeks, and Jackson looks like he gets better every week. How about
Yeah, it seems like every week too. They run a lot of the same plays too, and it just seems the more film you watch, the more nobody still can find a way to stop them.
Yeah, that's what's trippy about these run teams. Like you know what they're gonna do, you just can't stop it.
I mean, their offensive line is really good too. I mean, because that front four for the 49ers is probably the best in the NFL.
Yup.
And they couldn't shut them down.
Yup. How about how did Mitch Trubisky actually threw 3 touchdowns on Thanksgiving somehow? And
who'd they play?
The victory, the Lions.
Yeah, that's why he threw 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah, the Lions have a terrible secondary. I know that.
They just have a terrible franchise.
Yeah, a terrible franchise. So they benched. Why did they bench their second string guy for a guy named like David Bloff?
I have no idea who their quarterback is anymore.
Yeah,
I saw this one this one funny article that somebody wrote. It was a satire article. I think it might have been The Onion, but they said Matt Stafford would be willing to play through back injury if it was for a different franchise.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Oh man, he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Somebody brought up. I think I might have heard it on the radio.
Yeah,
sports talk radio.
Mm-hmm.
They've had 2 of the best players of all time, and they've basically forced them to retire early in Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. Dude Room TV seems to have lost its connection.
No.
You named your TV the Dude Room TV?
Wait, nice. It's coming back. Oh, no, it's not. It's done forever.
Yeah, we're at Daniel's new pad with him and his roommate, and we're in the second of 2 living rooms.
Did you just refer to yourself in the third person?
Yes, Daniel.
We're at Daniel's house.
Out of power.
That's cool. What's out of power?
It's okay. You can do it. refer to yourself in the third person?
Yeah.
I do it sometimes. All right, we'll just fill in some time right here. We're having some technical difficulties because I was really looking forward to watching this part of the game.
Yeah.
Put my lips a little too close to the mic on that one.
Did you get a little taste?
Little
taste.
Touched it a little bit.
Man, did you watch the night game on Thanksgiving, Saints Falcons?
Yes, I watched the first half of it, and then I was with family that night. We started playing board games and stuff like that, so I missed the second half. But I was a little bummed out about Michael Thomas's performance, but that was his worst performance of the year, and he's allowed one of them. If you're on my team, you're allowed one because you've been so clutch all year.
Right.
And you won the game anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hey, game was very entertaining. They got 2 onside kicks at the end. They had opportunities to win, but the Falcons just...
Oh, they recovered them.
The Falcons, there have been like 3 onside kicks recovered all year, and the Falcons recovered 2 of them on back-to-back drives. They onside kicked, and the same guy got it both times.
Wow.
Or at least he got it the first time, and then the second time he got through 2 defenders, and then he tipped it past the guy that was supposed to catch it for the Saints, and somebody else ran in and got it. I think that's how it went.
There was a really nice Carolina Panthers onside kick yesterday too. Like the dude, he kicked it really far and it bounced, and like the Panther guy just laid out for it and he caught it. Yeah, I was out contributing to toxic commercialism during that Sunday night
toxic
game
commercialism,
and, Black Friday. Yeah.
It's Monday today still. I got to go on Cyber Monday. I got to check see what kind of deals Amazon's having.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to buy some football jerseys.
Yeah. Oh, I got this
Or
one
some,
came in
I
from DHgate. Not bad for $20.
How much? Who is it?
It's
Waller.
Waller the Baller.
Yeah.
What I'm pretty stoked on is this patch on it. That's why I wanted to make
The
sure.
60 years.
Yeah, the 60-year one. This one, at first I was looking, I was like, this one looks a little cheap. But then when I saw them on TV, I'm like, it actually does look the same as the TV ones. My one gripe is that it's really long, but I can get Sarah to just sew that up for me and shorten it.
Yeah,
but for $18, I'm stoked.
Yeah,
I already ordered another.
How much is an actual football jersey worth if you go into like a football team pro shop?
$200 like the stitched ones like this or like $180. You could get the like I don't even know what that material is, but like the stuff that'll like
the one that my Aaron Rodgers jersey.
Yeah,
has. It's got all the holes in it.
Yeah,
it looks
and they're
like an
still
actual
like
jersey.
120. Yeah, I like the stitched. I won't
After
wear
you wash it
anything
like
stitched.
40 times, that number starts coming off, and my Aaron Rodgers 12 is fading.
Yeah, and with me, I just dry clean my jerseys. Yeah, because I mean they're all. I'll just admit it. All my jerseys are not legit because I don't want to pay that much money. We talked about the game of the week already. New York Giants.
Danny Loose Change.
Oh yeah, Danny Loose Change. I heard somebody call him that. So he's not Danny Dimes anymore. He's Danny Loose Change because he's always like freaking fumbling and.
I can't imagine being so egotistical that somebody comes up with a nickname for me and I try to get it patented.
He really tried to patent that?
Yeah, he's actively trying to get Danny Dimes patented.
Oh, that's terrible. I hate him.
Nickname.
I officially hate him more than Eli Manning now, and I thought that was pretty tough to do.
Eli's got a fat nose.
It's so funny how Daniel Jones just looks like he would play Eli Manning in
a child.
A child Manning. That's ridiculous. Oh, look at this.
Oh, hey, the Vikings are down 10 now. Look at that.
Wow. I wonder who scored on that one. We missed it. We missed a whole touchdown. Oh, he picked it up. Was that from
Yo, hey, can you hear
goes.
Hey, the lug nuts have come off of Kirk Cousins. His tires are falling off.
Choke artist.
And it's the fourth quarter. He's leaning into turn number 4.
0-8 in Monday Night Football. Check out my article on Last Word on Sports. Kirk Cousins is undeniable proof of choking in the NFL. Wrote that about a year or so ago.
Hey, Kirk, he called that shit a year ago. Yo, that one wasn't his fault, though.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs has got to come up with that catch.
Yeah, that was on it. That was on. I'll give you that. Still.
But, Kirk, everybody's going to remember you throwing that interception in the stat line, though.
The stat line goes to that.
Hey, if nobody watched the game, they're going to look at that stat line. That's all they're going to see.
Yep. How about... Dude,
Oh, hey, did you hear Pat Shurmur's post-game interview after the Packers game yesterday, the Packers-Giants game?
No.
Pat Shurmur's the head coach for the Giants. Some reporter asked him about DJ Danny Dimes turning the ball over, and he's like, well, he's not fumbling the ball. They were interceptions, but That was basically the gist of his answer. he was like, oh, but he's not fumbling the ball. He's taking care of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't realize turnovers were good or bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Interception's not as bad as fumble,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah.
He's tucking the ball down, keeping it nice and tight.
Yeah.
He's just throwing interceptions. Man, he threw one right to, I forget who it was yesterday for Green Bay. He threw one right to the guy. It wasn't even kind of close to his own receiver.
Bad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Maybe he's seeing ghosts.
Maybe. You're starting to see ghosts.
Everybody in New York.
Rookie wall.
Everybody in New York's getting the itis.
Getting that itis.
Seeing ghosts.
Yeah. Man, speaking of throwing interceptions, so Jameis Winston somehow didn't throw an interception yesterday.
Really? Who did they play yesterday?
They played. Who the heck did they play?
I didn't pay attention
They
to the
played,
Buccaneers at all.
Didn't they play the... Yeah, they did. They played the Jaguars.
Oh, for the battle for Florida.
Yeah.
That's when Nick Foles got benched.
Yep. So during our time off, then, so Foles came back and was rebenched. So that was nice. We love Minshew here.
Minshew, yeah.
Minshew
I just
magic.
I love his mustache. There's nothing special about it, but the man's got a swagger about him when he
Yeah.
puts on that headband.
It's funny because he didn't play that much better than Foles was playing, but they named him starter today.
It's just hilarious
He's got
that
the
they
swag.
spent was it a 4-year deal for $88 million at $22 million a
Yep.
year for Nick Foles, and they fucking benched him.
I predicted it. I predicted it before the season started that
We were
he'd
talking
probably get
about.
benched.
I remember in one episode we talked about how some of these pedestrian quarterbacks just get absurd contracts.
Yep. People get desperate.
Never pans out.
Who's me the next one? Is there anyone pedestrian
who's
this
gonna
year
be
like
the
a
next?
backup?
That's doing okay.
Yeah.
That might get a contract next year.
Probably no. It's all a bunch of rookies.
The only one that's actually paying out is Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, he's starting to
Paying
work
off,
out.
not paying out. Paying off.
Yeah, but yeah, and he's making bank too. I mean, I think now because it's a freaking way the wage scales work. Everybody just gets paid more and more and more. Oh, look, a game's coming back. Oh, Rashad Penny scored
now it's
again.
33-17.
Oh,
Who has Rashad Penny?
I picked him up in our league, but I didn't start him. Yeah, he has 2 touchdowns now. So
I have Stephon Diggs in our league, and I left a wide receiver spot open
I don't
this week
Didn't really
because I'm officially out of the playoffs, so I kind of threw in the towel. I gave Ernie a free win.
could have
7 straight losses.
really.
Have you really?
Are you gonna make the playoffs or are you gonna be out too?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think you're barely going to squeak in.
I was like close. If I would have won this game and like I could
You've
have
really
maybe
lost 7 straight weeks. I remember I beat you one of those weeks.
Wow, that's bad.
When I played you, I had my best week of the year.
If I lose tonight, which it's looking pretty likely, then this will be my 7th straight loss. It's pretty bad. I started off the season so strong as well.
What happened?
Weren't
to-
you like 5-1?
Well, that's what usually happens with like because in a way you like almost auto drafted because you kind of pick best available.
Yeah.
So that's usually the way it goes.
He was
All right, can you stop admitting to collusion? Because that he's basically keeps admitting that he colluded with Daniel, and now look, he helped him into the playoffs somehow.
Hey Ernie, are you going to make the playoffs this year?
Which hunt?
Are you in for sure? I'll make a trade for you, $55, and you can have any player on my team you want.
Trade deadline passed already.
Hey, I'll find a way around that. You want Aaron Jones,
Nope.
Tyreek Hill, Deshaun Watson, Stephon Diggs, Melvin Gordon?
Oh man, I'm gonna lose still.
I have a decent team.
Yeah, Rashad Penny has 23 points. I should have started him.
I
would've
got
won.
Darren Fells as my tight end.
Fells.
Educating Daniel is not the same as collusion.
Collusion.
It benefited me a lot.
Collusion. It benefited you.
It must have given you some sense of like accomplishment, though.
Oh, let's see if I won in my other money league though. I have to win this game to get in the playoffs. I don't know what happened. I was in second place at one point and I lost 3 straight as well. It's been a weird fantasy season, dude. It hasn't been that great to me. Although, so in my best ball league, I'm in 3rd place. And in that league, you draft your team, and that's your team for good. So, and usually I draft 1 quarterback. I'm like, no, I need at least 3 quarterbacks. So this one was my first draft of the year.
So you can't go in and you can't go pick up off waivers, nothing like that.
This is it. So guess who my first quarterback drafted was?
Rodgers.
Andrew Luck.
Ah,
Retired. Second quarterback, Marcus Mariota, benched. Third
Foles.
quarterback. He's gonna stick out the season, right? Matthew Stafford. So I've been like 2 weeks in a row, and I'm somehow still keeping my third place
It
spot.
could be worse. You could have Phillip Rivers on your team, and that guy's still playing.
At least he's putting up points. I'll take 3 points over
You know what
nothing.
would be worse than that? Nick Foles got negative fantasy points yesterday. He had negative like 2.8 at one point, and then he finished with -2.
Oh, dang it. I need 2.4 more points from Russell Wilson. Oh, I'm not going to get it, am I? I'm not going to get it.
Well, there's like 15 minutes left on the clock, so.
But with this score, do you think? Hopefully, all right. Now I need them to do something.
He's either got to
then.
run 20. He's either got to run 20 yards or pass for 50,
or half and half.
or do a combination of the two.
Yeah, but I mean they're up by so much.
What you need is Kirk Cousins to start airing it out and then to start catching back up.
Exactly. That's what I need. So let's do something here, and then we'll see what happens. Speaking of, you mentioned Rivers, Chargers, not looking good for them either.
They
lost.
they continually find ways to lose against everybody except the Packers.
Yeah. Oh, I knew it. As soon as the Broncos got the ball with that time left, I'm like, let's see how the Chargers managed to lose this time.
Stephon Diggs has got to bring it together, man.
Yeah, he needs to. That's like all the notes I got, dude.
That's all the notes you have for this week?
Actually, it is.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan getting what?
Oh, yeah, stiff arm. We forgot to mention him getting stiff armed into
he?
oblivion.
I did not see that. That must have been in the second half.
Yeah, it was.
I'll pull that up. That clip's great.
Are you going to show it in the video?
I can throw it up, yeah.
Yeah, do that. So that way when I go back and watch it, I can see
sorry.
it.
I let out a Taco Bell bezel right now.
Huh? Can you smell it?
Did you fart too? I farted right now.
No, I didn't.
I let out a Taco Bell fart right now.
I didn't
You
fart.
said, did you smell it? They're like going to mix into a super fart.
No, I didn't. Why would I fart when we're on air? Go.
Oh, there we go.
Dude, there was
We got a
nobody
game.
There was nobody even kind of close to him. This is the one where Matt Stafford got How did Matt Ryan get stiff armed? Must have been an interception.
Yeah.
That's a big man.
He got stiff armed into oblivion.
Why would you try to tackle him up above around the shoulders, Matt?
He's a quarterback. He doesn't know how to tackle.
I give him credit for trying.
Yeah.
Laying it on the line and just absolutely getting demoralized.
The only guy who freaking will level guys is Cam Newton after an interception.
That's hilarious.
That was good.
You know what else that kind of reminds me of? When Sean Taylor absolutely destroyed that punter in the Pro Bowl that one time. Yeah. That guy from Buffalo.
Oh, man.
Matt Ryan was going to take a shot. Oh, let's watch it again. Dude, it didn't even look like he, pushed him. It looked like he just stuck his arm out and Matt Ryan ran into his hand because his arms are so big.
Look at that. Ooh. Someone else got stiff-armed into freaking straight to hell, too. I think it was a Derrick Henry run or something.
Derrick Henry's a big dude.
That guy is a man.
He's a linebacker. That guy could play linebacker.
It was a Thursday night game, right, against the Jaguars, where he ever since then he found, because I never understood Henry for his first year and a half. He's such a huge guy, but he didn't run that strong. He wouldn't be trying to truck through guys, and he wouldn't try to get contact. And then he realized, oh shit, I'm fucking huge. Yeah. He started just
it's
running
weird
through
because
fools.
You notice guys when they're really big if they try to avoid contact. Eddie Lacy used to do it all the time, and it pissed me off because that dude was 245 pounds, and he would always try to spin.
Yeah,
hit that tight little spin move. Dude, you could absolutely just bulldoze through this cornerback that's coming to tackle you right now.
Exactly.
Because Marshawn Lynch was 30 pounds lighter than him, and he was like, yep, I'm going to hit you.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of my way.
Yeah.
You won't try to tackle me again next time.
Yeah.
And if you do, it's going to hurt.
Yep. Yeah, he finally realized that. And I actually even wrote something, too, about how Deion Lewis would be a better back that year for the Titans, which he was for the first half of the season until Henry had his awakening.
Also, on a side note, I don't know if I just missed this somewhere down the line. Whatever happened to DeMarco Murray? I was thinking about that like 2 weeks ago.
That
guy
like
just fell
died.
off super hard after he left Dallas.
Well, I don't think
and
he
went
was
to
that
Tennessee.
great. He was a product of their O-line.
Yeah, which
I
was
never
really
thought
good.
he was that great as it was. Yeah, he went over there to the Titans for a bit.
He flamed out so quick.
He was trash.
When did he leave? I don't even remember when he left.
I think he was there for like 2 years.
Because they drafted
but
Derrick Henry in what, like 2016?
Yeah, I think they split time that first year.
Because I remember watching Derrick Henry play in college still at Alabama.
He was
Yeah.
good the first year with the Titans.
But I don't even think he was like his yards per carry wasn't great, but he scored a lot of touchdowns. I think was DeMarco Murray's thing. But yeah, I never liked him that much.
He had 1,200 yards.
Really? Oh, maybe he was decent. He was better than I thought.
Damn, Tennessee had a good O-line too.
Wow.
And 9 touchdowns. That's pretty solid.
Okay, he had a decent year, better than I thought.
And
then he fell off.
Third score from the right. I didn't catch that one yesterday.
Oh, the Panthers, Washington. Yeah, a lot of the bad teams won yesterday. Washington beat Carolina. That was
I'm pretty sure
game.
in the power rankings that Washington is still ranked below Cincinnati, or at least was before this week. And they had 2 wins.
Yeah. And now, I mean, Cincinnati won 2, so... Who's the worst team now? Because the Dolphins won.
Cincinnati is still
the
the
Dolphins,
worst team.
our top 3 worst teams all won. Dolphins, Bengals.
I don't care what anybody says. Cincinnati is still the worst team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beat the Jets pretty bad. But
And what was
they were bound to
their
win.
logic?
They were bound to win one game this year.
What was their logic behind benching Dalton, letting Finley play a few games, and then putting Dalton back in now?
I don't know. Also, I drafted AJ Green in my other fantasy football draft this year and just letting him ride the bench, but he's not even going to play this year anymore. I don't think.
Why didn't
There's
they
no
just
point.
put him on freaking IR, dude?
And I don't understand because that man is a walkaway free agent at the end of this year.
They didn't trade him?
I don't know why they didn't try to trade him.
Yeah,
You know who could have used him? Aaron Rodgers.
probably. Yeah. See,
Give
look
up
at
2
that.
first-round draft
NFL
picks.
100. Yeah.
Or give up a first and a second.
Yeah.
You win a Super Bowl with it. It's never too much.
First, I don't think a first and a second. That's too much. Oh, there's my homie Metcalf. I need him to get like 20 points somehow, like
TK.
before this game ends. Well,
He sounds winded.
he does
really
sound a little
winded.
tired. 3-2. What's up, 3-2? Let's go finish it. Sure.
Those are
Yeah,
some
give me a
ugly-
freaking passing
Those
touchdown.
are some ugly jerseys.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I'm just getting angry at him. I'm getting angry at those jerseys.
Back when Sean Alexander used to play, I really liked their color scheme where it was just blue.
Yeah, I remember
Like blue
that was a pretty cool
That's back when
scheme.
they were like blue and silver.
It was kind of like it was like almost like a purplish tint. I mean, I do like their new ones too, though. I don't know, but not this version right here. This is bad. No, they can retire those.
Is Tyler Lockett dead?
I think.
Is Tyler Lockett dead?
Does he even have a point? I don't think so.
Is Terrell Pryor dead?
Terrell
Terrell. Yeah, I forgot about Terrell.
He might
Pryor.
be. I haven't looked into that incident, but they're saying that he may have instigated it or something.
Yeah.
He got arrested too.
So I guess his girl went out that night with her friends, and they came home like super drunk, and he didn't go out. And then they got into an argument when she got back home.
Right.
And I guess that he like put her hands on her first, and then she was there like with her friends, and she just grabbed the knife and just. Now she probably wouldn't have gotten in as much trouble if she would have just did it once, but she did it a couple of times.
Oh wow, she did a few.
So she got charged with attempted murder.
Yeah.
And
he's
definitely getting charged with something too.
It was like
they said after he recovers, they're bringing charges against him.
Yeah,
too.
they said like simple battery or something,
but
still bad. But yeah,
all of her friends were saying like I guess he does this a lot. Like they have a very toxic relationship. One of the friends was like somebody. Those are the best ones. When the crazy runs rampant.
Oh no. I know. I've seen
somebody had heard one of her friends say that they should have just let him die because I guess he is just a really terrible person.
It sucks because I always rooted for Pryor. I always liked him as a Raider and then as a receiver. But after this, I can't root for him anymore. If this is true, if their side,
Yo, there goes your pass. There goes your pass that would have been good for 15.
He had so much room to run too.
Is he married to Ciara yet?
Yeah. Hey, they had no sex before marriage.
Yeah, okay. Do you believe that?
Okay, him, yes. Her, no. Like, she was probably out there getting some, and he's just like, okay, Sierra. Look at him. He looks like a square. Look at him. I mean.
Hey, you can't fault him. He's probably a really good guy.
He is,
but
know?
He looks like a dingus.
He looks like a dingus.
Oh, fake run.
Oh, what? Nice.
Oh.
Don't score, though. Don't score. There we go.
Dude.
Whoa, that was cool.
What a time to call that, too. That was slick. Everybody on the line went left, and he went right.
Oh, that was cool.
It's a very gutsy call.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll does that sometimes.
The Vikings fans.
He looks so stoic, like a scarecrow.
Yeah.
No, everybody flowed the same way.
Yeah.
Hey, a hell of a run. Good blocking.
Yeah.
They weren't ready. Hey, it's those uniforms. They all blend together, and they look like one moving mass.
I know, they do.
It's hard to tell which way the ball's going.
It's strategic to wear those. They don't look
Run
nice,
it again.
But...
Run it again on first down. Make them stop you.
I know. Make them stop. A play like that looks like it would work like almost all the time, too.
Dude, their whole line was just flowing over to the right side of the field.
All right, bomb to Metcalf. There you go.
Oh, he's going for it. Who is that? That's
not even close.
There's your boy Lockett.
We have an AC/DC banner.
I'm good. I'm good on Lockett because I'm playing him in another league. So throw a touchdown to anybody but him. Although, I mean, if I'll take any touchdown over no touchdown. So
you know what though? I've never heard of that guy in my life. I guarantee you, scout team this week for Minnesota wasn't practicing for a fake punt run. That's probably the fastest guy on their team, and they're like, "We're saving you for one pivotal moment during the year when we can use you. We don't want anybody to have any film on you, and then we're cutting you immediately after."
I mean, if they paid you enough, I would do it. Especially if you know, like that's. Didn't
Al Davis do that like several times? Like pick up players from other people in the Raiders division, get information from them, and cut them the week after they play like a division rival.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I swear I heard that. I don't know if it's true. I think it'd be hilarious.
Oh, this was a good play right here. Did you see this one?
The Dolphins. I did watch this one.
Boom.
Dude.
I got no chill.
There were 5 guys running at him right there.
Yeah.
You can't fault them, though. You want to make that tackle in that high-pressure situation. You're not thinking about him dishing it up.
Yep.
Just scooting it.
Oh, his name's Homer.
Dude, he could have just went like this, like basketball, shot it over them, and he still would have caught that.
Freaking Kobe fadeaway. Oh, that guy doesn't look good.
What are the Dolphins now? 3-9.
Yep. 3-9.
What if they rally to 7-9?
You know what I was thinking too, because the Redskins now have 3 wins as well. Like
they're gonna play each other yet, right?
They are, but I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility for if the Redskins win out and the Cowboys lose out for them to still win the division.
No, it is. That's
it actually
the Cowboys
could
are
happen.
6-6.
Yeah.
Do they have a tiebreaker though? Have they played them once?
I think the Cowboys did, and they beat them once. So maybe if they play again.
Look at their schedule.
Yeah.
It'd be fantastic if they haven't played them at all yet. Then they got to play them twice.
That would be hilarious.
Dude, if Jerry Jones can't beat Dan Snyder, what are you doing? I don't even think Dan Snyder cares about the Redskins. He just cares that he owns them.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he's making any effort to make them better.
Yeah, they're 3-9. Let's see what their schedule is.
Oh, he fumbled it. He fumbled it.
Well, I mean, how long was the pass? I mean, I'll still take the Russell Wilson points.
I don't think it's not going to count if it was intercepted.
No, if it was fumbled,
no,
then
I think he might have intercepted it.
No, he made a football move.
That's a fumble.
Oh yeah, it's a fumble.
Right.
Yep.
It was about 10 yards.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
they
it
de-
is.
it's
If you make a football move, then it's officially a catch. Damn, that's his second bad fumble too.
Oh man.
Let's see. No, the Redskins play the Packers next week, so
A trap game.
Incomplete.
Where is it?
really?
It's in Green Bay.
Yeah. Eagles, Cowboys. So they did play the Cowboys already.
Trap game. Who won that game and what was the score?
31-21. Yeah, Cowboys won.
A little closer.
Probably won't happen,
A little
but-
closer than you'd want it to be as a Cowboys fan. But when do they
Yeah.
play them again?
A few weeks.
They play 'em
Last
they
game
play 'em
of
the
the year.
last game of the year. I want Washington to win out, just to make it interesting.
So
Are you a Cowboys fan? Yeah. Oh, I thought you were a Raiders
when
fan.
were you a Cowboys fan?
I like both of them.
Wow.
I don't know how much I like you anymore. So you want them to win out,
Cowboys.
but that also means the Packers have to lose a game next week.
Green Bay's still going to make the playoffs, though.
Yeah.
Would I trade Green Bay losing a game to make sure that the Cowboys don't make it? I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm going to say no. The Cowboys will lose on their own.
Yeah.
They don't need any help from the Packers.
Okay. Yeah.
They are crumbling, though. They are crumbling so hard.
Yeah.
Imploding. I think it's crazy, too, because I feel like Jerry Jones could afford to buy anybody he wants, like any player.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like he's making the effort to better that team.
Well, it's
I
because
like
he likes
Cowboys.
Garrett.
The Cowboys always brag too how they're America's team and they're worth the most amount of money, and
Well, Jason Garrett's a yes man. He's like a figurehead to Jerry Jones.
they got all that money and they got no championships since
Yep.
what 94, 93?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Since Aikman.
You know how long? You know how I know that that's been 26 years? Because I was born in 93 and that was 26 years ago.
Nice.
The Cowboys haven't done anything meaningful my entire life. That's a fun thing to say.
That's pretty good. I like that. That's a good
What are
spot
we at
to-
for time, Daniel? I forgot to put my phone
Yeah.
out this time.
I know, me too.
We're at 45 minutes.
Oh.
That's a good spot to.
There you go. It
call
didn't even feel
for
like
the day.
45 minutes. I thought
Yeah.
we were only at like a half hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see if we can get ourselves on a nice little schedule to finish off the season and not miss any more weeks. But
Yeah. Hopefully next week we're talking about the Cowboys again.
losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking another L, becoming 6-7. It would be really funny to see them at 6-7, but still on top of the division.
They probably will because they were a game ahead of the Eagles.
Who do the Eagles play next week?
Eagles.
I see they play the Redskins in 2 weeks, but
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a lot of work. They play someone.
Giants.
Well-
Giants. Yeah.
that'll be interesting.
Yeah. You never know.
But-
Well, we'll see. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Last Word Cast or something like that. Me at Ryan World Eater. Daniel Dimes. Daniel Loose Change at Daniel Doesn't. Find us on lastwordonsports.com. Share our stuff. Leave us some comments. We don't see enough comments. We miss you guys in the comments. Even if it's talking crap about us like that one person.
I want more people to talk shit about me. It makes it more fun.
Yeah, talk shit.
Get my dad on the horn. He'll comment.
Yeah. All right, guys. Till next time.